Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Retrothon. My name is Samurai Snake.
And I'm the Flameclaw.
And this is Burning Rangers, a really hard to get Sega Saturn game, especially if you're playing in an emulator, hard to get it working right.
Yeah, this is Snake's redemption one with this, because I know you originally tried to get it going during the Segathon last year, but just had a bunch of technical issues. But now you've been tinkering around with this for quite a while, haven't you, to get it going now?
Yeah, because the better Sega Saturn emulators require a pretty powerful computer, which I kind of don't have. I have one that's decent, but still, it's better if I have a better computer.
Yeah, like, Saturn emulation's one of the things that, like, you can get some games to run. Like, I managed to get Sonic R running when I recorded the long play for that I have on my channel. But, like, something that's a little bit more obscure and hasn't been tweaked with is probably a lot more fiddly to get going, yeah.
Well, we are here raising money for Child's Play, a charity that delivers toys and games to kids that are stuck in the hospital.
Yep, and currently we are at $2,702.69, nice. And so, like, we're well above our goal, which is amazing. So thank you very much to everyone who's donated. And because of that, we do have two full incentive games, two full incentive days even. So, like, we've had Rice Star earlier on today, we're playing Burning Rangers now, and today we also have Tetris and Oregon Trail coming up. And tomorrow we have another incentive day where we'll be going through Tony Hawk's Pro Skater, Sonic Drift 2, Mario Kart 64, and Dungeons & Dragons Arcade. And yeah, so I'm going to be here on reading out donations duty, and also occasionally stopping to eat Pringles duty, because I'm kind of filling in for Neo here. Neo was going to be co-com on this run, but he's not feeling very well today, unfortunately. So you got more of me. I'm sorry, guys.
Are you ready? I'm going to take you through the basics.
So yeah, Snake, while I start my nomming process, do you want to give people a bit of an explanation as to what Burning Rangers is and how it plays?
Burning Rangers is essentially firefighters in space, anime firefighters in space, to put it simply.
Press the navigation call button when
you are lost. It's a unique game in that this relies on voice navigation.
He'll be helping you with the basics.
Running this on my Sega Saturn was a problem because I think the laser might have been going out,
to your right.
And that's not good for this game because...
Do you see that fuel tank?
The voice navigation would screw up, the sound would stop,
now you should see a door.
I'd be up shit creek and wouldn't be able to complete this game unless I memorized the level very well. So right here, this is the tutorial that starts up if you just start up the game.
Can you see that gap ahead? Don't worry about it, just keep running. You'll automatically clear small gaps. Follow me.
If there are any graphical glitches that pop up, like fire disappearing, then that's okay. I can just switch some of the video cores out and just have them just redisplay the fire.
Color-coded. You have free access through blue striped doors. To open yellow striped doors, you must find and activate a switch. Switches can often be found right next to the doors, but some may be located in different rooms.
This game also got nominated as one of the top 10 games to be re-released for the Sega Ages collection.
Also, you need to know that there are doors that only work in one direction.
The 10th most requested, with the 3rd most being Panzer Dragoon Saga, or just the Panzer Dragoon series in general.
Okay, next exercise.
Which the first two games have already been confirmed for development.
He's our most skillful ranger. He's a veteran firefighter, and you might have seen him on TV or in the newspapers.
Keep your eyes peeled all the time, and you'll be all right. If you play it safe, you won't lose your head.
Yeah, they need to get some more of the, like, older, more obscure Sega games on the Sega Ages ones, because, like, a lot of times when they do these re-releases, you get the predictable ones, like, yeah, we've got Sonic 1 for, like, the millionth time, and we got, like, you know, the games you kind of expect coming out, but, like, stuff like this, I've never seen anything from Burning Rangers apart from the music, some of the music. So, like, to get this given a second try, that'd be pretty cool.
Yeah. And
Big
Sega
is on the
Saturn's
platform
a
above and to your
difficult
left.
console to
Now
develop
press and hold the
with,
camera
and
button
also
and
to
use the
emulate
D-pad to locate
because
him.
it has very finicky. I guess the
Can
code
you
that
see
they
him?
picked for development,
Okay,
everyone
now
had
jump
moved
onto
on
the
from it,
platform where Big is
and the
standing.
PlayStation 1 was easier to develop for. Alright.
Yeah, it's a similar kind of problem to what the PS3 had in its own generation, and the fact that because it
Take it
was
easy.
like,
You can do
I don't
it.
know the specifics, but it was a lot harder to
Good.
develop natively
I
for the
think you got
PS3. So what a lot of developers would do is they would develop
Now,
their games for
press
the
the
Xbox
action
360 and then port it across. And that worked for a lot of games, but there would be some more quirks,
When
and
you
that's why
find a
quite a lot of the
console
time the
panel with a
PS3
light
would
on,
get the weaker
stand next
version
to it and press
of
the action
multi-plat
button.
games.
Some doors
Despite
can
it
be opened
being
this way.
technically capable
Reed is
of,
standing next
you
to
know,
the door
more
you
than the
just
360
opened.
could.
Now go find him.
Well, the more you know.
Yeah, and when it comes to Saturn porting
Remember,
and that,
we
I
must always move as
think
quickly
that's been
and
a
as
problem
efficiently as we
since
can.
around the time Saturn
Okay,
was out.
let's
'cause
go to the next
if you
room.
remember, like with
Now,
say
pay
Sonic
attention.
R, when that
This is
got
very
ported,
important.
like, well, when
The
that
crystal.
got released on
Crystals
PC,
are
and then when
concentrated
when it
forms
got
of
released
energy.
on like the Gems
Using
Collection and
its
whatnot,
energy, our
like
suits
it's
generate a
basically a
shield
completely
which
different
protects
version,
us
like
from
it had
all
been
fire
remade
hazards.
rather than just ported.
Okay,
I actually
now
have
collect all the
a
crystals
physical
in the
copy of
room.
this game, the Japanese version, which won't matter that, which I'm okay with, but otherwise, if you're trying to find an English copy, that's gonna cost you quite a lot, because it's one of those games that's essentially a holy grail, costing about
Sure.
nearly
Well done,
$300 to
rookie.
$400.
Yeah, didn't you bleed
Okay,
for a few
let's move
different
on.
repro copies trying to get this to run?
Cheryl,
Only
meet
one,
Jealous. She's also
and
a
then
rookie.
Oh,
I
that's
thought
good.
Like
my
you.
repro copies might have
I'm
some
Jealous.
problems with
It's
them,
nice
and
to
it
meet
turns
you.
out no.
Okay,
Some of my
let's go back to our training
actual
exercises.
real copies don't have the same
Now you'll
issues
learn
as
how to
well.
put out fires. Use your pulse laser by pressing the action
Oh,
button.
Yuki in the chat saying
Let me
I
try
got
it.
lucky and found a copy of this for €5. That is like a great pull if you manage to get hold of that.
I hate you so
Absorbs the
much.
flame's energy and transforms the energy into
Yeah, that's something
Your
you probably
shield
wish you knew
increases
about
with
when
each
you're trying to
crystal
get
you
these
collect.
working.
So it's a very good idea to collect as many crystals as possible.
Because I guess
Are
when
we
it comes
are we
Now it's
talking
your
like
turn. Put out the
original
fire
print
and collect
Yuki, or
the
are you
crystals.
talking about like a repro?
yeah, because repro copies will be pretty easy to get.
Firefighting is a fundamental part
Yeah,
of
that's
the job.
basically someone
Always
burning a
try to
disc and printing a
extinguish
box
any
art,
fire
innit?
that you can.
You'll be able to recognize the intensity of the fire.
Another
by
reason
its
why
color.
sound is
Red
important.
flames
When you
are weak.
hear that
Generally,
whoosh
one
sound,
shot
that
will
means
extinguish them.
fire's
But the
gonna
blue
explode.
flames, which you see there,
Oh,
are
right.
much tougher to put out.
Oh, apparently
Several
Yuki's one
shots
is
from
a
the pulse
legitimate
gun will
copy
need to
with
put
all the
these
stuff
flames
included.
out. Be
Wow!
careful.
And you got that for €5. That's fucking
You
amazing.
suck, dude!
Introduce you to the laser blast.
Someone
Press and
sounds
hold down
jealous.
the action button for a few seconds. Then release the
Yeah, you
action
got
button.
Tom saying that the game
This
looks good
allows
as
you
well,
to
so
discharge a
yeah,
very powerful
it's all running
blast.
good this time. That's
Look
good.
at the gauge at the bottom of
So,
the screen
I
to
have to-
monitor your charge.
I have
Release the
to.
button
Well,
when the gauge
for
is
repro
full.
copies, I prefer everything
Let me
with
try
it, but
first.
if it's a very expensive game like Burning
Laser
Rangers,
blasts
for
are extremely
instance,
powerful, but remember,
or,
crystals
I
cannot
guess,
be formed when hit with them.
Gimmick
so
on
keep
the
an eye on your energy
NES,
level before
a
using
repro
a
copy
laser
would
blast.
be perfectly acceptable for me.
Show. Use a laser
Yeah,
blast
it's
to
like
extinguish
just
the fire in
nowadays,
front
if the
of you.
game's out of print, then you know that's the next best thing, really, isn't it?
So I could
Come on, you
charge
can
my
give it a show. It's easy.
water blaster. It's essentially a glorified super soaker to put out this fire, but I could also keep
Okay,
shooting it with
let's go to
smaller
the next
blasts and still get a lot of crystals from
Okay,
it.
now how to pull off an evasive maneuver.
Alright,
Before an explosion occurs, you'll hear
just
a
gonna
whistling
put some
sound.
tweets out letting everyone
If you
know that
press
you're
down
playing
on the
Burning
D-pad
Rangers.
before the explosion, you will automatically avoid the blast.
Another reason
Reed will
why I might
demonstrate
have
this
to
for you.
switch out video cores in
Watch
between,
carefully.
because otherwise the only visual signal that you'll probably get without any sound is
Show,
just
it's your
the-
turn.
some of those
Got it.
tiles lighting up beforehand.
Alright, yeah.
Then you just press
Not bad.
back.
Not bad at all.
Okay, this is the last part
Okay,
of our
get a
training
picture of
exercises.
Burning Rangers to put on this tweet.
This is the last exercise, but the most rewarding part of our job. the rescue and transport of survivors to the burning ship.
So, what is the story of Burning Rangers?
It's pretty basic.
If there is one.
All you need to do is walk up to the survivor.
Basically, fires
happen. Is that you need to have
people call the Burning Rangers, and they basically shoot the fire out.
The survivors.
Oh, so we're basically superhero firefighters.
Basically, yeah. There's a very small story that varies from mission to mission, but the actual story doesn't really kick in until about mission 3. And this game is very short.
Coordinate set.
Yeah, I was gonna say on Gochuchi, like they're saying that there was a store that was selling used goods, and they have fixed prices for all the Saturn games as Firefighting. That, like, fucking hell, you could make a mint for that if you've got any duplicates.
Well, make sure you don't get in my way.
Some of the stores would probably sell it for a penny, because everyone knows about retro game collecting and all that jazz, and they're not going to be that ignorant of the value of certain games.
Yeah, like, although saying that, like, I did used to volunteer in a charity shop when I was a teenager and whatnot, and like sometimes I did have to prompt people and say, like, you know, that's worth more than that, you know, just so we could get a decent price for stuff, because that's the thing, like, yeah, we want to be cheaper just to encourage people to buy stuff, but at the same time, if we can get good money for the goods, then we're going to do that.
Control room located underground in basement
level
number 1.
Roger.
Okay, the fire's displaying A-OK so far.
Nice.
Yes. No problems.
Awesome.
The fire is spreading worse than I thought. Show.
Hey, I'm here to save you, okay? I'm scared.
God, I love old school fire effects where it's clearly just like a 2D sprite put over a 3D environment.
Coordinate set.
Saving these people is going to be very important, because if you have enough crystals, you'll be able to get a continue, which is very valuable in this game.
Oh, okay. What does it get difficult?
I'm also going to try to collect as many crystals as I can, because they essentially function like rings.
Oh, right, I get you. So that's what you got to do to make me understand something, just compare it to Sonic.
Yeah, pretty much, because this is a Sonic Team game. Oh! Okay, I screwed up there.
This is Show.
Go straight.
I'll try to pay attention better to whatever's going on around me. Might not talk as much.
No, that's fair enough,
because I need to have full concentration on the fire here.
Yeah, that's fine. Well, you don't know, I read out some things from chat and whatnot, because 10 Elements is saying that those Saturn games aren't amazing at 3D games, but along with all the voice acting, this looks about on par with a PS1 game. Like, that might be a little bit because, you know, the emulator is upscaling it and whatnot, but it does look really nice for like an early 3D game.
Yeah, it's also because of the renderer that's being used for the 3D graphics in the emulator.
Yeah, like sometimes I do like playing around with emulator settings just to make things look as nice as I can. Like, granted, I tend to put more time into emulating like 2D games, which are a lot easier to upscale, because then you need to just, like, you know, use a good nearest neighbor filter, and then you can upscale it like as much as you want.
Transport complete. Okay, let's move on.
You also get mail from some of the survivors as well, and one other thing to mention is that this game also has a password system for levels, but you cannot use it right off the bat, which is stupid. You have
Why?
You have to beat the game first to use the password function.
Well, isn't the point of a password that if you can't beat the game in one sitting, you can go back to where you were?
Yeah, I know, it's dumb.
Does this, like, at least have a save feature?
It does have a save feature.
Oh,
I tried to get that working, but unfortunately I wasn't able to. But that's not going to be a problem. I'll just use save states.
Yeah, it's next best thing, really, isn't it?
Right, I might need to pause this here, because I don't see any fire. It looks like there should be fire.
Just walk around and see if it suddenly gets hot.
Well, it looks that way. I don't know if it will. Okay, let me get that toolbar out of the way. Here we go.
No, we'll just leave that there. That's a feature for this playthrough. Oh yeah, if they bring this out on Sega Ages, they'll probably bring out a better save system for it, even if it is just a standing save state kind of deal.
Yeah. The Sega Saturn used an internal battery that you basically use for watches in order to save on the console.
Yeah, that doesn't sound like the most reliable way of doing that.
It isn't, because you might lose valuable save data from Panzer Dragoon Saga, Super Puzzle Fighter 2 Turbo, or probably even worse, well, everything from Christmas Nights.
Yeah, like, anyone who's had, like, an ongoing save file in, like, say, a Game Boy game, I know a lot of people had problems with, like, their Pokemon Silver and Gold files corrupting after a while, just because the internal battery died. Like, on my copy of Pokemon Silver, I did end up having to replace it with another one that I just bought. So, you know.
Right. Okay. Gotta keep moving. Yikes. If you let this meter run out, the fireballs start exploding everywhere and you'll get hurt.
No, right.
So it's best for you to keep moving at all times. Okay, up is where I need to go. This is the area if I could just jump up there. You can also do some dodging rolls as well by pressing left or right and the jump button at the same time.
Alright.
Go around to the other side of the plant site.
10 Elements saying, fancy shelling out £275 for a Mega CD copy of Snatcher. No, I think I'll just emulate that.
Same here.
Fine.
That
now with the more recent updates of BizHawk, Mega CD stuff works fine. It's like, for a little while, I remember I had to jump over when I was first recording Sonic CD for my channel, and I ended up having to use, I think it's a re-recording fork of Gen's emulator, which it worked, but it's not the most user-friendly interface in the world. Whereas now that BizHawk's updated, you can run Mega CD and Sega CD games fine in that now.
Oh gosh, I do not want to shoot those tanks. Bingo.
Nice one.
Fritz, do you copy? I found 2 survivors. Ready to transport them together. Set
Right, there's another survivor over there.
Begin transport.
Are you okay?
Welcome to the stream, Kyrex. You missed Rystar this morning, well, this afternoon my time, but now we're here with Burning Rangers.
Coordinates set.
Coordinates confirmed. Transport. Transport complete.
More
Keep up the
fog
good
for a
work, Shell.
better, for lack of a better word. Maybe. I'm guessing.
Yeah, possibly. That's the sort of stuff that tends to get eaten up a little bit by emulation. Oh, keep the fuck out.
Well, I can at least put this fire out. Oh crap! Oh. Thank goodness. Ugh. The last thing I want to die from is from one of those tanks exploding.
Keep going straight.
Going straight. Keep moving.
Wow! Joe, looks like the power has been completely shut down in that sector. There should be an emergency override switch nearby. Try that.
Okay. There's
Should be a
emergency
switch
override for
near
the
you.
electricity.
Yeah, it's usually like the render distance that can get eaten alive. Like, I know from, like, granted this was a few years ago, so it might have been fixed now, but when I was emulating Superman 64 on the N64, the Kryptonite fog ended up being just this massive pink fucking like background.
Okay, go back, basically.
This is Reed. I've located the elevator. It seems to be working. I'll take it down as far as it will go.
Okay, just be careful. Keep going straight.
Okay. I kind of want to get that out of the way, get more crystals. So that's what I'm gonna do. And oh, nice, another survivor.
Are you alright?
Okay.
I don't want to die.
Yeah, it definitely could use a subtitle option. I
Don't
will
worry,
agree with
you'll
that.
be okay.
Hmm.
Coordinates
Again, I
set.
think this is the kind of thing that if the Saturn was an easier system to emulate, someone probably would have like had a fan hack with that by now.
Okay, let's move on.
Right. Nice try. Emulation issues with the Saturn. Well, obviously 3D rendering would be a no-brainer, because the Saturn was not built for 3D.
I seem to recall part of the reason why Saturn emulation, at least back in the day, was a bit slow was because where a lot of the big emulators for other systems were more community projects, I seem to recall that being one that was kind of more shut off, and you know, it was kind of harder for people to get involved with tweaking things. That is just hearsay, so I don't know if that's exactly why it was taking so long, but you know, if it was, that would explain why it takes so long to get things moving on.
There is an elevator door straight ahead. Looks like the emergency override switch
It'd
is in
probably
another
also
room.
be for how
A door has
Saturn
been
games were
activated.
run
Come back.
as well, because Saturn's video
Turn to the
emulation
right.
is extremely difficult. And it's only been fairly recently that we've finally gotten this far.
Yeah, I will say the Boost core in BizTalk is mostly functional. You know, I think there were a few little quirks, but I suppose that also because my approach with working with that is as a re-recording emulator. So, like, it's got time to fix itself when playing the inputs back.
Turn back.
Okay, go back.
Because I don't think when I was recording
Looks like
Sonic
there's a
Heart
switch in
with
the center.
BizTalk, I don't think it was running at 100% speed, but it looked clean.
What happened? Report.
Oh gosh. Too many explosions. Okay, there we go. Now things have calmed down. Oh, fuck!
Joe, you're losing your shield.
That's what I get for walking near an exploding tank.
That tends to happen, yeah.
Hey, that fire's not gonna go out anytime.
Energy low.
Okay, not enough crystals to save her. Oh well, sucks to be you.
It's fine, we're only saving the important people. But I remember blowing myself up a few times, at least I seem to recall doing the exact same thing of blowing up a tank I was standing next to when I was playing episode Prompter a little while ago. It's so easy to forget your location on a map like this.
The inner shutter opened. Let's go in. Take a left there.
Left. Ah, there we go.
Doctor!
Nice.
Yeah, exactly. The Saturn is a very
I'm a
complicated
Are there any
machine
others in
to
there?
program
The
for.
doc just went in there. Okay, leave it up to me. Set coordinates?
Confirming the transport
Something on the
orders.
hardware
Transport.
also made it difficult to program for as well.
Transport.
I think we kind of went over that a
Oh,
little
yeah.
bit, yeah, but yeah.
I forgot whether it was 4 processors or something like that. I can't exactly
I
remember.
think it's more the architecture, yeah.
Show, the power has been shut off here too. Hurry and find the emergency override switch.
Okay. I'm also using the most recent updated version of the Yaba Sanshiro emulator too, so it
Oh, so it's the recent one, so it'll have had time to get fixed up.
There should be a switch near you.
Oh, good. Fires to put out.
I found the emergency switch.
There we go.
Nicely done, mate.
Show, power has been restored. Now you're clear to proceed.
Sweet.
This is Reed. I'm in the central control room.
Alright.
I'll
I
release all
believe
the
we are
control
coming up
valves
on
at
the
once.
boss.
Good job, Reed.
Of course.
Reed, what happened?
Chris, the energy generator just kicked in.
The central computer just canceled the
Speaking of
command.
emulation, I think it's...
What's this? I'm
someone
getting light
confirmed
force
this, but I think
readings
it's
near the
fairly recent that
Closer.
Virtual Boy
Check it out.
emulation
Okay,
has
I'm going in.
finally gotten far enough to run things perfectly.
I did look into this a little while ago. I think, like, again, for most of my emulation, I had looked for Visual Cores. That's usually how it works. But I think there's been some around for a little while. Let me have a little look-see. Virtual Boy.
It's
Like,
moving
there
into
are
the
a
plant
couple
site.
good games on the Virtual Boy, but that's just like only like 2 or 3 probably.
I'll just look this up, and World of Long Plays has what looks like a pretty smooth long play of Wario Land for the Virtual Boy from 2011. So, like, that admittedly does look like a more simple kind of game, but still. I should probably play that at some point, actually, given it emulates well, given like I did kind of like the Game Boy one.
Easy does it. Oh gosh. Well, I'm far away enough from it, so boom.
Yeah, the original Xbox emulation is kind of behind as well.
Alright, there we go. Alright. Oh, more crystals over there. Sweet. Nice try. Right.
Chris!
Go left.
Left. Okay. Well, unless you mean left over here. What?
No, Snake, the other left.
Jump up.
Okay, but I need to go... Whoa! Yeah. Where there's fire, there's a way forward.
This is Tillis. I've located the elevator shaft. I'm going in.
Chris.
I like how you have to get really close to it, so it just almost like jump scares you with a fire.
Mm-hmm.
Roger.
Literally jump scares.
I suppose it is a way of making the game feel more intense than that, because, like, you know, it just gives you that little shot of adrenaline.
Okay, there's fire down there. I'm just gonna put it out for extra time for me.
Mhm.
Given that I stay far away from it as possible, because there's some tanks here.
Yeah, oh Jesus Christ.
Yeah, let's just bypass that completely.
So is there any kind of like timer until the fire hits the tanks?
I think if there's any fire that touches the tanks, they'll explode.
Go around to the other side of the plant site.
I mean, that's common sense for me. But,
Well, yeah.
and it also blows up if you shoot it way too much. Honestly, I wouldn't want to bother with them.
Yeah, like if you stay away, they can't hurt you.
Set coordinates.
Or if you've got to get closer, maybe intentionally blow them up, but from a safe distance.
Transport complete. Uh-oh.
Chris, has the guy stopped crying?
Well, he's actually out cold. Go down.
Okie dokie. And like I said, the guy does get out of whack when I tried running this on my Saturn, and if the laser doesn't work, no more audio.
Lovely.
Honestly, one of the things that I think people would complain about is the lack of a map system, which would definitely help with this.
Yeah, that's one kind of debates I remember being a thing like a couple of years ago or so. It became a bit of a talking point about whether maps and waypoints are good for games or not. And I think, like, I can kind of see where people are coming from when they criticise the waypoint systems that some games have. You know, it's like it becomes a game of look at the map, look for the icon, walk there. But like at the same time, I would take that over wander around aimlessly.
Roger.
The good thing about this is that the heat for the fire is no longer being displayed, which basically means we don't have to worry about explosions anymore.
Oh, nice.
Alright, here's where we're going to meet the first boss.
Yes, that's it. The center of that flower is the core. Aim at that.
Right, so we have to shoot a flower and kill it.
Let's see this. I feel like I've seen a boss like this in another game. I can't think of what.
The only thing that I can really think of is Phantasy Star Online, but again, the flowers they had in there weren't bosses.
Oh, I think I know what I'm thinking of. In the jungle level in Shadow the Hedgehog, there's a few enemies that look like kind of like this. They're plants that just stick out of the ground and start like whacking the ground in front of you and whatnot.
Alright, we're doing A-okay. It just spins around shooting fire, so just jump over it.
Yeah, fire seems to be the main hazard in this game. Just a hunch.
And that's stage 1, done and done.
Oh, nice. Do you know how many stages there are in the game?
4.
Oh, okay, cool.
Alright, so this will determine whether I need to play the video.
The energy plant control unit is back to normal.
Oh, what, like for the cutscene?
We are returning back to base.
Good job.
Okay, that runs pretty well.
Oh, nice.
Sweet.
Why the fuck is Gendo here?
I know, that's exactly what I thought when rewatching the cutscene.
It's basically him, isn't it? Like, he just needs the gloves.
He got tired of Project Sele and trying to resurrect his dead wife, that he decided, you know what, I'm just gonna open a business with anime firefighters.
Chris to all rangers.
Yeah, okay, but I have an idea. What about if he had the Evangelion designs, but like with fucking like water sprays coming out of them? Like, it's just a like Evangelion shaped Blastoise sort of deal.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of want this now, and that's probably the most ridiculous fanfic bullshit I've came up with in a while.
Chris to all rangers.
Alright,
Fire has
second
been reported
mission.
at Ocean Park in New Zealand. Cause is unknown. The facility's evacuation
This game in a
system is
nutshell.
down.
Fire in
About 30
detail.
people are
Yes,
still
damn
trapped
it.
inside. Our mission is to rescue
Okay,
them.
I think this version of the emulator is actually going to run pretty well, where I'm not going to have any major video problems.
Don't say that. That's the #1 way to jinx it. Oh, so if this is like the water-based level, is this what they based the Burning Rangers track off in All Stars Racing Transformed?
Huh, I didn't know that. Still
Well,
have to pick
it kind
that
of
game
looks.
up.
It is a really fun racer. I just saw the areas with the water running under like the grates there, and they had kind of. It was a mostly watery kind of level in the racing game.
Yeah, I remember some of that from watching videos.
And it has a fucking great remix of We Are Burning Rangers.
Kudos to Richard Jacques.
Yeah, like
Show, not that way.
some of these like soundtracks have been a little bit on the sort of meh side, but like the All Stars Racing Transform soundtrack is fucking great.
There's the way forward. Alright, so I believe this is an aquarium, or... yeah, I think it's an aquarium that basically blew up.
No.
Don't know how that works, but...
Someone set all the water on fire.
Clearing the water channel.
Okay.
Fuck it, why not? Fire's everywhere else in this game, it might as well
There are
be.
only 30 people left in this facility?
Yes, the report sent us.
I'd say that if you jump in the water, and I legit had the thought for a minute that you're going to go start putting out fires underwater.
No, the game's not that stupid.
It's not Mario.
Show, straight on that path. Show, you're losing your shield.
Come on, I pressed down.
Wow, dude.
The structure of this place is
Oh!
quite unusual, isn't it?
That was way
Yes,
too
the upper part
close.
of the facility is a theme park, and the lower section is a research laboratory to study marine life. So don't get lost, okay?
So this limit thing on the right, is that how much damage you've taken or can take?
That is, I guess, the heat or so of the, I think, of the fire. Basically, your limit goes up when your meter decreases from green to red.
Oh, okay.
And it increases your chance of dying and getting a game over. Because you only have
gotcha.
one life in this game.
Oh,
Turn
Jesus. Underwater water.
I'm just gonna go ahead and put out this blue fire. So I want a lot of crystals, so I can save all the people I can. Gotta get
So
them
do you get
continues.
like a bonus for saving more people then?
You do.
Cool, yeah.
Are you alright?
I'm saved.
Don't
Okay,
worry,
there we go.
I'm a
In
burning
bucket
ranger.
terms, big numbers is a no-no. I get it.
Coordinates set.
Thank you, Yuki.
Get in the, who cares? Just get in the fucking fire truck, Shinji.
Oh,
Show,
what's she
there are
saying?
many engineers still trapped inside. It's going to be tough finding them all. Look for an air duct in that room. You should be able to enter it.
Okay,
There it is. That is, if Sho can just enter it, thank you. Alright, let's see. There's a switch.
A shutter is open.
I'd probably say that this is better than Resident Evil, because you don't have to... Well,
Turn right.
I wouldn't think that the controls are that clunky. The only thing that's clunky is, well, the Saturn... essentially the Saturn itself with
Listen for
3D
any sounds.
games.
They'll help you avoid explosions.
Well, it was very early days for 3D, wasn't it?
Yeah, and
something's not right.
Oh.
Oh god, someone's referring to the voice acted.
Oh, okay. Wow. That exploded
That was Snake
right above me.
providing- Yeah, that was Snake providing his voice acting for the fire.
Jeez. Well, I walked right into that one.
Hmm.
I think that room might have been a trap.
Well, I mean, you're the Burning Ranger, you're meant to be putting out the fires, whatever.
Well, okay, now I remember. My brain's working now. Sho said something doesn't look right about this room.
Oh,
Boom!
great. Another water tank. I'm freezing.
Just a few more to go, Tillis.
I'm gonna need a
I
nice
think,
hot
like, I
shower
can't
after
hear the
this.
voice acting, obviously, because I'm just watching the stream muted, but this seems like the kind of game that can get away with having goofy voice acting, whereas Resident Evil's trying to take itself a little bit more seriously, from what I recall.
Yeah,
Got another read on the monitor.
people
It
say
could be
that
another survivor.
they got some real talent for this game, but here and there I'm
Dolphin
kind of
looks
not
like it's
seeing
drowning.
it
Can't we
exactly.
do something?
It looks like the water circulation
Well, real talent, does that mean
that?
that's the cleaner they picked up to record a few lines was slightly better than the others? Because, like, some early dubs did do that, didn't they? They just had random people from the office just coming and record some lines because they needed them.
Yeah, Funimation, and then I think there was this game called Chaos Wars, which has the most legendary
The control room is right
voice
above
acting.
you.
It is the worst of the worst voice acting.
I think the Saturn Mega Man games are probably the best for that, like X4 and Mega Man 8. Because like Mega Man 8 is legendary with the whole Dr. Wowie stuff going on.
Yeah. I mean, sometimes there's deliveries that are done very well, but other times it's just the choice of voice is not that great.
Yeah, like, it's not always the actor's fault as well. Like, granted, some of these it is just that they weren't using experienced actors, they were just getting random people to do it. But like, I know in some games it's just like the voice direction wasn't taken quite seriously. Because like, one thing I remember reading about Sonic Adventure 2's English dub is that apparently the Japanese voice directors would overrule decisions made by the English cast, and that's why we get some things like, you know, the Terrier thing, like, as Sonic's kicking the egg golem. Apparently, like, in their first take, like, they wanted that, they interpreted that as just meant to be like Sonic shouting, which would have made sense. But then someone, like one of the Japanese voice directors, intervened and said, no, they actually want you to read out the word Terrier.
It's locked.
And that's kind of why it kind of came out how it did.
Japan. Where are you going?
Well, it's like, you know, like, probably it wasn't as appreciated at the time, the idea of having a separate English dub, and so like they didn't really have the idea to specifically designate it to a like experienced voice director. They just thought they'd do it themselves, which nowadays it's not really as big of a problem because they usually have like teams who are specialised in localising things rather than just like, okay, do this but in English.
Yeah. Some fans also came together to retranslate the Japanese voice acting for Sonic Adventure, because all the subtitles are based on the English dub.
Yeah, I did see a bit of that when Speeps and Windy were working on something like that. No, I think they were just re-subbing it for when you used the Japanese audio.
Yeah, because the English dub uses completely different lines for some of the same scenes, which doesn't make sense from the directorial perspective.
I'm going down.
Like, I think what that is that's an oversight from when people were just like, you know, picking different options in the game, because it happens a fair bit as well like in other games where you'll see, I think one of the biggest, most recent examples I can think of is Hyperdimension Neptunia Rebirth 2, where like in the Japanese version it was a lot more reserved, whereas the localization team kind of just went a bit more memey with it, and there's a mod out that like restores the subtitles to what they originally were.
Nice. Ah, there's a survivor.
Are you all right? Who are you? Don't worry, I'm a Burning Ranger. Coordinates set.
Coordinates confirmed. Transport. Transport complete. Don't rush and stay alert.
Gotcha, Chris.
Nice.
I remember reading this part of my Phantasy Star Online episodes 1 and 2 guide, which actually has ways where you can basically make...
Chris.
Hold on.
I cannot access the map of the area you are in.
Okay, she can't... Okay, well, I'm just gonna assume I have to go through this air duct. Yep.
Show, water is spilling in from everywhere.
You're in.
We're actually gonna have to do some more swimming later on.
Nah.
Or
How is the swimming in this game? How is the swimming in this game? Like, does it control it right?
It's... mixed.
Show, not that way.
Oh. Okay.
If it's bearable, then it's probably in the like upper percentages of swimming levels.
Yep, this is the way to go.
Wow! The building is shaking!
It's not an earthquake. However, it looks like the fire may have done more damage to the structure of the building than we previously thought. It should be okay for a while longer, but...
There we go. Oh, there's a robot here. We're gonna have to use some charge blast to take him out.
Yeah, okay.
So there are legitimate actual enemies in this game.
Mm.
Besides just fire.
Yeah, and the enemies are the arsonists. These guys are just obsessed with setting fires for some reason. We need to take them out.
Found a kid. This doesn't look good. I seriously doubt he's part of the maintenance crew.
What's that? This building's being marked and no one can tear it down and build flats? Okay, well I guess we'd better send the Burning Rangers in to stop this fire that mysteriously started. God, that's happened a few times in me now, like where buildings get marked and like they're like reserved buildings that aren't allowed to be like torn down or anything, and they mysteriously catch fire.
I thought I saw someone in here. Well, there's a way up, I think. No, it's just the emulator.
I think that was the little limit like thing making it look like there was a vent. At least that's what it looked like on my delayed stream.
This is Show.
The door on your left.
Gotcha. Left.
You need to find the ID card.
This is Show.
Okay, yeah, I need to find an ID
They'll
card.
help you avoid explosions.
Oh.
Apparently. So, where I was going with the Phantasy Star Online thing is that my guy
The
had
office is
ways
down there.
that showed that you can actually make recreations of Burning Rangers characters in Phantasy Star Online episodes 1 and 2.
Oh, okay.
And there's also a Burning Rangers event quest as well, where you do use a pistol to put out some fires.
Oh, nice.
Now, it's just one player only though, but still, it's something cool that I have actually yet to do.
Yeah,
There
okay.
you are. Who are you?
I just kind of came to a realization. You just mentioned you need an ID card, right?
But there was no earthquake
Why does the
reported.
firefighter need authorization to come in and put out the fire?
Coordinates set.
Confirmed. Ready for transport.
Well, I mean, logic is, this is a pretty secure kind of place, so we'd probably...
But it's on fucking fire! Like, would you walk into like a fucking office block or something because it's burning down and you've got a hose, and then the guy at the reception just says like, sorry, can I see your ID please? Like, place is burning down!
We're full of pushovers. Alright. I believe that switch back there will now be able to be used. Let's see. Yep. Sweet.
Good stuff, mate.
Hurry up. Lives are
And
at
remember
stake.
guys, we are here raising money
This is
for
Reed.
the
I'm entering
Child's
the water
Play
channel.
charity. And so far we have raised $2,702.69 over the course of the marathon. You can donate using the fiery donate button just below the stream. Alternatively, if you just type in donate with an exclamation mark in front of it in chat, then that also brings
Okay,
up a
hurry
link.
up.
And what Child's Play do is they provide toys and games to children who are stuck in hospital for extended periods of time. And we also have an incentive bid war going on for the final runner today, which is Digiplaying Oregon Trail. And that is the occupation that he'll be starting out the run with. So that's between a banker, a blacksmith, a carpenter, a doctor, a farmer, a merchant, a saddle maker, or a teacher. And currently the merchant is in the lead at $100, the carpenter has 50, blacksmith has 20, and the banker has 2. So if you want to influence the bid war, then when you leave a donation, if you just say which occupation you want it to go to, and I will add it to the document.
Boy, I can't wait to see all the ridiculous names of people that are going to travel to Oregon.
Oh, yeah.
I'm in the monitor room, accessing the facility's database. Chris,
Forgot the last
transmitting the
occupation,
data now.
starting
The
dead.
director said that there was a special event today and that more than 200 children were invited. Reed and Big are already there for the rescue.
I'm going there too.
You must evacuate. It's too far from your location. We don't have enough time.
Then we can't save them all. There must
Yuki's
be a
just
way.
put, look flame, it's future fire, it has manners, it won't go through a locked door. That's fine, so... But then still, how comes the fire is authorised, but I have to have an ID card?
No, that's too dangerous. That's
Bullshit, like, you're printing off fucking ID cards with like little pictures of flames on there, like, yeah, okay, he's allowed to be here.
I'll never give up.
Alright, switch.
Shell, I'm with you. We need to destroy the joint, right?
It's at the bottom level. Let's go. Chris!
I cannot access the map of the area.
I won't worry too much about it being a slower day for donations, Gold. Like, remember, this is the incentive block. So, you know, we've already had a lot of donations as it is. Obviously, we'll be more than happy if we get more come in. But, you know, it's not something we're too worried about now.
Alright, there should be a door coming up on the right
Big,
that has
cover
a
this area.
survivor.
I'll check the next sector.
Right there.
Although saying that, if we do manage to get to 3 grand on the marathon, that would be amazing.
Possibly get any worse.
Please, hold on.
Hey, I'm here to save you, okay?
I mean,
I'm here to save
this
you.
should probably be even more amazing. This game called Bug, which
Coordinates
is,
set.
I guess, kind of an average platforming game on the Saturn, had voice acting that was Red Book audio and played at the same
Well done,
time
Joe.
as the in-game music.
Oh well, so was that like just in like hard printing the voice acting files onto the music tracks, or was that like just running two tracks at the same time?
I think it might have been running 2 tracks at the same time.
That's actually kind of impressive.
Mm-hmm.
Especially like, the thing that, like, I know a lot of the voice clips in these games tend to be compressed to hell and back, but the fact that they have audio files in the first place, that takes up a lot of file space. At least it did when we were talking about the kind of space they had to work with back in these days.
Careful.
Oh,
Your
jeez.
shield is out.
Crap, 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 crap. Alright.
Careful. Your shield is out.
Okay. Take that, fire.
Gotta stick it to the fire.
Yikes!
Oh! Right.
Wow!
Jeez. Give it a rest.
Is the fire not listening to you?
No, I need to shoot it.
That's the point, actually. The hydrated bot keeps popping up, the one that just reminds you to like have breaks to have a drink. But that's more fitting when we need the water to put out the fucking fire.
To the lower level. I wish we could swim down the water channel.
Well, I will say I'm not too big of a fan about how there's a game about putting out the flame. It
What,
kind of
you mean
feels
putting
like
out
I'm
you?
being, yeah, you know, I feel like I'm being personally targeted by this game.
Well, you know, it's you. You might have to have a cold shower or something.
That's not fair. This is bullshit, guys. I'm being bullied.
Yes, there's where I need to go.
A water purification tank!
Okay, so let's see. I just jump in here, I think. But first, is there a door over there? Well, there's a hallway. Crystals. Alright, now time for some more swimming. Basically, you move around under the water, and the thing that you can do is propel yourself forward with your jetpack.
Hey, you're the dolphin
Oh,
in the tank!
cool.
Are you telling me you
We
know
had
where
a
I
reach
wanna
in
go?
this bitch.
This is great! Let's go!
We also speak Dolphin, by the way.
Huh? Is there some lore behind how this happens?
Nope.
No, the dolphin just understands us. Well, I suppose dolphins are pretty receptive to
Thanks,
people,
buddy.
so you know.
Show, how did you manage to get over to that location?
How did you manage to
I'm
get
not
over there?
going back.
I spoke dolphin!
Okay, you win. But promise me one thing. You'll come back alive. If you risk your life foolishly, your effort won't mean a thing.
I understand. Thanks, Chris.
Alright. There's gonna come another part where we're gonna have to pay attention to where the dolphin's going. I believe it will be coming up pretty soon.
Are you alright?
Like, is there English voice acting for the dolphin?
Who are you?
Nope.
Oh, well, that's a shame.
Just only
worry,
dolphin
I'm a
noises,
burning
so
ranger.
you have to make do with that.
Coordinates set.
That's a shame.
Coordinates confirmed. Transport. Transport complete. Well done, Show.
Okay, just fall down. Sweet.
And dolphin goes uncredited.
Tillis!
If I get there first, you owe me lunch.
Deal.
I've moved the survivors to safer ground. Restarting the transporting process now.
Got it. Hang in there.
Show, don't rush. We're okay. Proceed carefully.
Ah, there's a survivor.
Are you alright?
Why? Why is this happening to me?
Okay, just relax. I'm here to save you.
They are
Coordinates set.
specified. They don't have random
Confirmed.
names.
Transport.
Oh, okay. So it's kind of like the X series, you know, the people
Keep
you
up the
rescue.
good work.
Yeah, their names are all predetermined, and they don't really serve any other purpose except in this game just to give you continues.
Yeah, alright. Well, so I suppose that makes it easier, like if you're following a guide to find people,
Yeah.
that you can just like see who's where.
Okay, good.
Okay, hurry up.
I mean, when I first saw this game in publication and first initially heard of it, I thought all the levels were completely randomized in design, but no, they weren't.
Alright.
Okay, that was close.
Show, we've detected a large energy
Oh.
reading in your area. Watch out.
Robot. There we go.
That's fun.
Jump into the water.
Right, time to go for another swim. Alright. Right here, I'm going to need to pay attention to the dolphin's path.
Oh, okay.
Okay, B goes down.
I won't be able to provide accurate navigation data while you're in the water, so
C
be
goes
careful.
up.
We're running out of crystals. I can't transport any more survivors.
Show's on his way. Hold on. Show, I'll blast off some of the connecting joint from the main control. I hope this helps you.
I'm sure it will. Thanks.
Okay. Where are you
It's
going?
you again.
Show, let me listen to him.
Why? Can you talk to dolphins or something?
That's what I want to know,
Like he
Show.
wants you to go with him. He knows the way, I guess.
Really? Okay, I'll follow him.
Tillis, the female character that you can play as, also speaks dolphin, apparently.
Oh, okay.
Right.
Show, keep up with the dolphin.
Yeah, this way. I think he went this or up.
Chief, what exactly is under the lab?
An old transmitting device was found when the lab was built, but I don't think that caused the earthquake.
Yeah, this is the All Stars Race and Transform track
Show,
stomach.
I don't have the full data of the area you're in now. You must find a way out.
Okay.
Joe, time is running out.
What are you talking about? We have all the time in the world we need.
Do you though? There's a fire burning the place down.
Keep your cool.
Okay, that helped some.
Show, quick. I don't know how long the build.
Wow!
That other guy's asking, is the game supposed to not have music, or did you just not put any in the ISO?
Yeah, there is no music in this game except for certain areas.
Your shield is out.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, well, okay, this is gonna have flames dancing around. Shit. This game would definitely benefit from a remake. I definitely think it would.
I
With
can
its
imagine.
poor frame rate.
Show, you're losing your
Oh
shield.
yeah. How well does it run on hardware?
Just about the same as you see here.
Oh, okay.
Jump into the water. 2 more doors.
Aquarium burns to the ground. It's going to look really silly on tomorrow's news if the Burning Rangers
The
don't
rest
fix
is
this.
up to you.
Good point, Starbuck.
Alright. I think this is the way to go. I think.
This is
Oh
Show.
crap.
In front of you and towards the left.
Okay, this way. Swing around. Okay, this might be the way. Or not.
Show, there are a number of energy readings around you.
Robots. Oh!
Yikes!
You can see some shattered remains of crystals that if you put out a fire with a charged blast.
Alright.
So ideally, you'd want to put out the fires with smaller shots.
This is Show.
Turn back.
Okay, back.
Hurry up, lives are at stake.
Chris!
Go down from there.
Right. I think the robots became self-aware or something. I have no idea why they're attacking me. The game doesn't explain anything
Show,
why
there's
they
a huge energy
are
reading
attacking.
inside the main.
They just have a
Chris,
burning
come in,
hatred
Chris.
for firefighters.
Hurry.
Exactly.
What the heck is that?
Alright. Boss time.
Crimson Glory says, of course there's big robots in an anime game, it's like a legal requirement. Snake 10 Elements wants to know what controller you're playing this with.
I am using my PS4 controller.
Oh, cool.
So this music sounds very similar to the, I think, Derolade boss music in Phantasy Star Online.
No, I don't know that song. for
Basically,
reference.
a giant
Watch out.
eel or whatever that inhabits the sewers, I'm guessing.
Ah. This guy sort of reminds me of the boss early on in Knights, just by his design and whatnot.
Oh, I can see that.
And the fact that it's like on a circular path as well.
Get out of the water.
Yeah. almost dead.
Cool.
Bingo!
Nicely done.
What is he doing? Hey, are we floating up?
Show did it. He destroyed the joint.
And
You're
that's
all
mission
saved.
2 complete.
Awesome. So you reckon about the halfway
You're
point now?
awesome.
Yes.
Cool. I will be back in
Chris,
just a couple
where
of
is he?
minutes,
Yep.
okay, mate?
Where's Show?
Don't worry. He's okay.
Over there.
Told you guys I could speak
Chill out,
Dolphin.
guys. Damn, that was close. Chris, I'm ready to come home.
Okay.
Yeah, that background was
It
definitely
turned out that the
very
transmitter
beautiful.
in the lab was functional at the time it was destroyed. A signal was sent to the quadrant RK-404 on the third satellite orbit. An old space colony is being disassembled in that sector. Investigate the area and find the other transmitter. Find out who the signal was sent for.
Understood.
You guys ready to go to space?
Show, hurry it up.
Okay, I got it.
Reed, engage the engines.
Engines engaged.
Radar is clear. All systems are green.
Navigation set. All systems go.
Okay, we're all set to go.
Burning chip, prepare for launch.
And here comes where I initially ran the game on hardware, and this is where it stopped. It just wouldn't cooperate with me on mission 3. She said burning ship.
This is quadrant T119, sector RK404. Crews are working on Firebird. Can you hear me? That's strange. There's no response.
Oh boy, this is going to be somewhat difficult.
Okay. Reed and Tillis, I want you two to enter from the main dock.
For
Big and
reasons you
Show
can see
enter from
here,
the
we have to
starboard
deal with
port.
0 gravity. It is not like swimming at all. Okay, there's the way here.
Enter the door.
There are also parts of the space colony where you can get
Looks
sucked
like that
out into
elevator
outer
will only
space.
ascend.
I mean, if there was burning shit in this game, then
This is Reed.
Show, are
Shit.
you okay?
okay, there we go. Give me your crystals. Alright, behind me there should be more crystals.
This is the computer control room.
I don't think there was a headphone jack for the Sega Saturn. Not like
You
for the
should be
Mega
able to
Drive.
see a switch on the other side.
Okay. Go down here through the door. That is not the way. This way should be. Or not.
This is Show.
Go straight.
Oh, I see.
This is Show.
Proceed with caution. Use your best judgment.
Chris.
Enter the door in front of you.
This is Reed. I found machine
And I am back.
look like
Sweet.
they're in the process of being dismantled.
Good. Fire to
I don't
put
see
out.
anyone.
Something must have happened.
Snake, Tom's asking what's the ETA on finishing Burning Ranges?
We have just about an hour left.
About an hour. Okay, I'll just let him know.
Those robots are programmed to work on the exterior walls. So why is it here? Go up.
Alright. Fire's completely out.
There should be a switch on top. Try climbing up to reach it.
I know exactly where to go.
Hey, yeah, there's apparently 4 missions that other guy. I mean, to be fair, each of these missions does seem like pretty stocky. Like, you seem to be in each of the areas for a little while.
Yeah.
So it's not. I wouldn't say it's like really skipping out, especially given like it's a Saturn game.
I mean, I imagine if there are RPGs on the Saturn, they'd probably be about 20
With that, the
hours.
shutter should open.
Taking all cutscenes into consideration as well.
Yeah.
I go this way. There should be a door right over here that I can enter.
There should be a switch around here somewhere.
Well, I pressed the switch. Unless there's another one that I'm not aware of. There's the one area that confused me.
Yeah, exactly 10 elements.
Chris!
Stay alert until the fire's completely out.
How about on here? No? Okay.
This is show.
No data available here.
Nothing.
Proceed with caution.
Anime cutscenes put loads on anything because it takes a lot of power to handle anime. The raw power of it. Nah, but like they're video files, so yeah, that can take up a lot of storage space on these early systems.
Yeah, it was in fact a lot of Final Fantasy VII could have been put on one disc.
It is aged quite a bit. Proceed carefully.
Chris!
Not good. Okay, there's the way to go. Don't get sucked out.
Oh Christ, it's like that first whole way from fucking Vanquish where like things are breaking and you getting the suction power going off.
Alright, now I can go back.
Not that way.
Okay, that's the switch I needed to press.
This is Tillis. Looks like I found
Camera doesn't give you any clues on where exactly to go either.
Doesn't look like it. Just remnants of those who used to be here. It's pretty sad.
Okay, go straight.
Whoa. Okay, I have a loose idea on what to do here.
Nah, okay.
You'll have to stop your
I mostly
just
took a look
come
at
in
a
here and
long
tell us what to
play
do?
before
We can't stop
before
this
going
family
live,
just because a
just so I can get an
small meteorite
idea on
hit the
what to
Joe, a
exactly
meteorite has
do
collided
for
with the
mission
colony.
3.
Head for the dismantling
Because
point.
otherwise, I might
Sounds like the
not
old man is unwilling to come with me.
Let Big
have
handle him.
have much of a
Guess
good
if I had
time
bet
in
on
this
one of those tough
stage.
guys, I'd go with
Yeah,
Dolphin.
well, like, it doesn't hurt to just skim through a video just so you know what you're doing.
But yes, that other guy, that is the reason why Final Fantasy VII, and I assume Association 8 and 9 have multiple discs, solely because of FMV sequences.
Yeah, because they are big fuckers. At least for like early disc-based games.
Oh. Okay, I need to... That thing's probably blocking my shots, yeah.
Yeah, that looks like a fucking like disaster with all the propellers going off the front and whatnot.
Alright. I know exactly where to go here. Don't get... Ooh, wow, that was inches close.
Yeah.
Okay, takes care of that robot. Next. There we go. Okay,
Cool.
I know that there's one door up here. And that's the way I need to go. We have to rescue all the engineers in the space colony
I'm here to save
before
you.
we can
Don't
leave.
give up.
Do you have to though?
Fire! Fire! It's heading right for me!
We have to. This is essentially what
Don't
the
try to talk. We'll get you
story,
out
I
of here.
guess, is. If you want
No.
any story.
Chris, we've got an injured person here. Coordinates set?
Okay, transporting to the medical center. Metashield activated, ready for transport.
When you're talking about Oddworld, were they in-engine cutscenes that I've got? Because that takes up way less space.
What happened? Report.
Damn robot.
Watch out!
Yeah, this is basically that Shadow the Hedgehog mission.
Wait, there was a mission in Shadow the Hedgehog where you had to shoot out fires.
No, there was a mission in Shadow where you had to like rescue all the researchers in a lab.
Oh, okay. Well, I think I... Shit, I got sucked out.
Nah.
Well, we have a lot of continues, so...
Oh, that's cool. Oh, that's basically the Eternal Engine thing going on. It sucks you out into space.
Alright, we start right where we left off.
Shoot, cool.
Read your shield level. Watch out.
So, I believe I have to go this way.
Yikes!
Tillis, your shield's gone.
Don't worry, I'm okay.
Be careful, monster, okay? I'm detecting survivors nearby.
Still excited now. I kind of want Shadow the Firefighter. That'd be a cool design. I'm gonna be honest.
Calm down. You'll be okay. I'm scared. I'm here to save you.
That is not the voice I would expect from an engineer.
Coordinates set.
Coordinates confirmed. Transport.
Right, that replaces that continue.
Transport complete.
This is Show.
Okay, so...
Stay alert until the fire's completely out.
Let's just keep going this way. There should be
Stay alert until
one
the fire's
more
completely
engineer
out.
for me to rescue, and then I'll have another ID card.
What is it? I feel
There
like
exists
something.
fan art of Firefighter Shadow. I am looking this up.
What? Oh, please tell
Shadow
me
the
that
Hedgehog
doesn't
Firefighter.
exist. Shadow would make the worst firefighter.
Okay, I'm looking it up on Google. I'm not seeing it. Scroll down a bit. Oh, hang on.
there we
Yeah,
go.
no, never mind. I found it.
What, there's actual art?
Yeah, it's actually pretty well drawn up.
Huh.
Like, let's see. Shadow, several years later, he had enough of working for the gun but wished his powers being used to help people, so he decided to become a firefighter. This guy is the result of an intervention which turned bad for him, and he's got a scar on his cheek.
Huh.
Oh, this is from 2010, so it's quite old artwork.
Watch out!
Fire. Come on, come on, come on.
I would like to see art of Shadow actually using the firefighter hose, though. That would be neat.
Alright, let's see. Right underneath here should be the way for me to go. Well, no. I can't access that door unless I go here. Okay, that way, that's towards the end of this mission, so I need to go back up.
Okay, this isn't just some random thing that this guy did. I've seen his DeviantArt page and he's done a few like different alternate interpretations of Shadow. Like there's one of him as a footballer and one of him on a snowboard as well. So and like it's all drawn pretty well. So I think the guy's just being creative.
Huh.
Fair enough.
How about that?
Show, are you okay?
Okay. this way. Okay, there has to be one more guy that I'm not getting here. There's fire, there's a way forward. Oh, there's a switch.
Show that area has already been secured. Go in through gate B03.
Roger. Here I go.
Well,
Watch out!
that was way too fast for me to react.
Oh god. I don't know, that's pretty tame as far as Sonic fan art goes, though.
Yeah.
It's just Amy Rose in a Sonic hoodie.
Ah, there we are.
Like, if that's enough to be a thing that you're worried about having to live with, then I don't know, you might not want to see stuff like, you know, the Sonic foot fetish for kind of characters swallowing each other and shitting in there and all that kind of stuff that's out there. Yeah.
You've got to listen to us. No way.
Actually, I wonder.
This is Reed. Found 3 crew members. I will transport them one at a time.
Roger. Now we can all breathe a sigh of relief.
Okay, so I just keep going this way. I'll just let them find the other crew members.
Let someone else do the work.
Careful. Your shield is out.
Yikes!
So I guess it is confirmed that Tillis and the other Burning Rangers will find and rescue whoever you miss.
Oh, right.
You won't be able to access anything unless you have an ID card.
That's the point. If you're in space and the gravity's wonky, how does the water spray forward properly? Wouldn't the water just start going flying all over the place?
Hey, that is not the way forward. I have to go back and get other ID cards. Shit.
Huh.
Or at least one more. Oh, don't... Please don't tell me I screwed up. Am I trapped in here? I really hope not. Oh, crap.
Just get yourself stuck.
I swear. Oh, there's the door.
Oh, right.
Shell, you're losing your shield.
Mr. says, wow, you were not lying about that Sonic vs. foot fetish art. I sincerely regret searching that.
There's worse.
Now, for your next search, have a look for Sonic the Hedgehog diapers.
Oh, gosh. I believe the way to go is somewhere over here.
Enter the door.
Yeah, this door. This door's the way
Show,
forward.
the dock will be scorched in a short while. The burning ship will break away and we will be waiting at a safe distance ready for transporting.
Got it. The situation's getting worse.
That's the wrong fetish I can show. Understandable.
Look around.
Yes, there's the other switch.
Don't worry, that other guy. There's out of that too.
This is Show.
Give me a second.
This is Show. This is Show.
No data available here. Proceed with caution.
Okay, I assume I go back that way.
I found the boy.
Okay, good.
You alright? Who are
Thanked
you?
away.
I'm a ranger. I'm here to help you.
Wow! You're a burning ranger, right? You're really a burning ranger!
Yes, I am. Chris, I'll transport him. Set coordinates.
Negative.
Elliot?
Transforms January systems. We can't transport him.
If only. I think if the heat gets to 100%,
Let's go, kid.
what happens is that everything keeps exploding.
Chris!
In front of you.
Oh, right, yeah.
Well, me and the kid just died.
Well done, Snake. This stream's meant to be helping the kids, not running into fire with them.
Let's try that again.
My name is Shell. What's yours?
This time, not rushing into the fire. What? Listen to yourself, Snake.
You'll get it eventually.
My name is Shell. What's yours?
I'm Leo. Glad to meet you, Show. Aren't you hot?
Yes, I am hot. Thanks for
Kinda
asking.
reminds me of myself.
I didn't though.
The kid did.
Show, our transmission is breaking up. Please hurry and get out.
Alright. Oh, shit! I forgot how many explosions there were here. I got there that far to 100% before, but that was when I first played this game.
Aren't you hot?
Rat. Kinda reminds me of myself.
Yeah, how many continues do you get?
I have quite a lot, actually.
It did look like quite a lot when you
Okay,
had the
there's some stepping stones over here. Sweet. Good. Now to carefully and patiently make my way over.
Yeah, Tom says the phrase burning ranger doesn't mean you're supposed to be on fire.
I mean, that's the image I get from burning rangers, that we're supposed to burn.
Are you scared?
69% limit, nice. Oh, you're into it.
Show, be careful. We detected an unusually large energy.
Oh, that was close.
You're the
Sweet!
escape pod. Hurry, get in.
Show, there's only room for one person. What are we gonna do?
You're getting in it.
Wait, what about you, Show?
Don't worry about me. I'll look for another escape pod.
I
Are
don't
we
wanna
just
leave
more
you.
anime soon?
Hey, you gotta be strong. You can do this. Don't worry
We
about me.
should be
I can
getting
take care
to
of
another
myself.
Well,
cutscene.
then I'll see you soon, right? Promise me that, Show, that you'll come right after me.
That's a ranger promise.
I'll be waiting for you. I'll be waiting
Get in the
for you
fucking
to come
escape
back.
pod, Elliot.
Promise me. Sure. It's the same as it was a long time ago. But this time, I'm gonna keep my promise. We've gotta find a way out.
Yeah, I think that was supposed to remind Show of what happened ages before, maybe? I can't remember. This game doesn't do that good on storytelling.
It's the same thing I saw in the lower level.
I've seen people in chat mention that it's another manual
What is
game.
this? I'm sure I heard something.
Okay, boss time.
Okay.
Get out of here.
Just gotta be careful. We gotta blast away the junk and hit his reactor.
Junk.
Shut up.
I'm sorry. This is basically this like battle arena is reminded me of the Egg Dragoons one in some Generations.
Oh, the Panzer Dragoon track? Oh, wait, no.
No, the egg going, you know, the
Oh,
one where
yeah,
you're
okay.
and you're running chasing it.
Yeah, I remember.
Well, it's time for a change of pace.
Okay, and that takes care of the boss for mission 3.
Oh, that was quick. I suppose given you already had the escape sequence with a kid, it was probably just like giving you an easy boss to throw a bone a bit.
Yeah, it's so much
What is
easier
that?
when you're
Where did it
just
come from?
saving yourself. We at least saved the important person, the kid.
Get out now.
The kid's not a burning ranger though.
The engineers can die for all I care. the kids, but no, they matter. But the kids at least matters though, because that's the thing that'll. Yeah, I don't care about my rank. All right, onwards to the final
Chris,
mission of the
come on,
game.
Chris. It's not working. What happened outside? I need to get out of here
So
first.
all contact with Chris has been cut off, so we're pretty much on our own with a mysterious voice, or the mysterious waifu.
Look out.
Yeah, I think that's called schizophrenia, Snake.
Not in this case, because this is the voice of an actual person.
Can you hear the person now, Snake?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm concerned.
Gotta take out these fires.
So just so I know when I've got to start setting up Tetris, how long do you reckon the final mission will take you?
Probably 30 minutes, I'm assuming.
Oh, fair enough. Got a little while yet then.
Quick.
Oh, there's a lot there.
Yeah, Sonic Team do like, you know, reusing ideas from time to time, which, you know, it's not really that offensive when it's like from one series to another. It's just when like stuff like Forces ends up with Green Hill for 400th fucking time, that's when I get annoyed by it.
Yeah. I mean, even Square Enix, back when they were just called Squaresoft, reused their idea of a planet interstellar parasite from Chrono Trigger and reused that idea for Final Fantasy VII.
Well, to be fair, when it comes to sounds, like where I start using 3K sounds, like that's kind of a common thing in terms of like sample libraries and whatnot.
Go all the way back to the stairs.
Because what happens with a lot of times, I don't know if it's the particular sound you're talking about, but like if you notice little sound clips showing up in multiple games, what tends to happen is that certain music publishers sell compilations of different sound effects and sound clips that like remixers use to like spice up their songs, and so sometimes you'll see that different musicians have bought the rights to different like music packs and started working with them.
Go down.
Down. Gotcha. Oh gosh, the fire is seizing out. Everything's flickering.
Oh my god, yeah. Yeah, the emulator might be struggling with this bit.
Well, they said go down, so I'll just get a...
Wow.
Shit.
At least it got us to the last level before we had any major graphical quirks.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh my gosh, that's the meteor that struck this shit. Okay, so story-wise, a meteor struck the colony, and that's why the fire happened.
Nah.
That is if you wanted any sort of story.
But yeah, the game has 4 missions go.
careful.
Yikes!
Oh, come on. The explosion of the enemy hurts me.
I guess you got too close to it.
Guess I did. Let's just see if I can put out this... Yeah, good. I can put out the purple fire, too.
You've got to put out the flame. God damn it.
Wow!
But yeah, guys, remember we are here raising money for the Child's Play charity, who provide children in hospital with toys and games just to ease them through their stay. We're currently at $2,702.69, and we also have a bid war going on for the last run of today for the Oregon Trail run, and that will be what occupation Diggy starts the run as, and that is between the banker, the blacksmith, the carpenter, doctor, a farmer, a merchant, a saddle maker, or a teacher, and currently merchant is winning that with $100. So if you want to get your donation in, if you leave a little comment with the donation just saying what you want the money to go towards, then I can update the document accordingly.
Alright, there has to be a door or passage somewhere in here that I can move through. Not there. Not there either. It's not that way. Oh!
Go up.
Okay. Yes, thank you for the crystals. Upsy daisy, where? There we are.
Can you drown in this?
No, it is impossible to drown.
Oh, that's good. That makes it a little bit more manageable at least. I'm trying to make sense of what's going on screen with these Saturn era quality like water ripple effects is kind of difficult.
Well, what is happening is that this voice is guiding us through to the way out of this colony, while it's basically plummeting into the earth. Let's just put it that way. And basically, you're getting the most minimal amount of audio guidance from this.
Or it's underwater and it's probably going to be hard to reach him.
Is this the way forward? This looks like it's something. I don't know if it is. Oh. Maybe this is the way? Yeah. This should be the way, because I hadn't gotten those crystals before.
Oh, right, yeah. Bit of a tell sometimes, isn't it?
Oh yeah, and the meter's not going up either.
Go straight.
Or rather, decreasing, so that helps a lot. It's meant to give you a break after the difficult mission that was 3.
Yeah, like, I suppose you're not really going to heat up underwater unless it starts like boiling or some shit, are you?
Alright, time for some actual fire. Oh.
Fire?
Okay, so... Okay. Those balls are gonna keep going down, so... Ah, jeez.
You're almost
Oh, you got the fireballs kind of rolling at you.
Okay, there we go. Made it.
Alright.
Go up.
Okay, time for the trying part of this
I don't
game.
want to even think about falling off from this height.
Yeah. Whatever you do, do not fall down. Because I believe you're on the edge of Earth's atmosphere, I want to say?
Oh.
That's what it looks like to me. Yeah.
Yeah. I am the god of hellfire, and I bring you burning rangers.
Hope you guys aren't afraid of heights.
It's fine, I'm not.
And I also took a look at this section in the long play video before going live, and all of this is actually just as you see it on the original hardware.
Oh, so it's just this derpy clusterfuck of random models.
Okay, I'm lucky that I didn't get burned there. I'm also lucky that these platforms don't fall down.
Snake, I have an idea.
What?
Why don't you look over the edge and look down and see how far it is?
Why don't you shut up? Fuck! Oh, damn it, damn it, damn it. Okay, saved.
Oh, no, cool. Yeah, you were trying to be a bit clever there by boosting the head.
That was kind of accidental.
Nah.
Draw distance on the Sega Saturn sucks. Alright, there we go. To line myself with a pat. Oh, okay. I guess I just catapulted myself forward.
But it's a long way down if you looked over the edge. Am I helping so?
Not at all. Way to go. Where is the... Okay, so is there a floor beneath me here? Yes.
Yeah, it is quite a nice skybox. I like the reddy orangey stuff mixed in with the purple. It shouldn't work as well as it does here, but it looks nice.
It does. There's barely any fire on this edge of the colony. Am I going to be safe here? Yes. Good.
This is probably one of them better safe than sorry run sections, isn't it?
Exactly. Okay, there's a fire over there. Okay. Just keep going forward. wonder if 2D games on the Saturn run better than the 3D ones.
I would assume so, because like, if you think like these Saturn Pulse, the Mega Man games and whatnot, they tend to run alright, don't they?
Yeah, I tested Mega Man 8 quite a while ago. It runs very well.
Yeah, because like, it's less to kind of have to draw in on the fly, isn't it?
Because I've seen a video, I remember, of how the Saturn did 3D, and I don't know exactly how to describe it other than just drawing sprites over and over and over again.
Like layering.
I think it was a video done by one of the developers of Sonic R and Sonic 3D Blast. I think it was actually Sonic 3D Blast.
Oh, the Game Hut guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know him.
Yeah, he's pretty cool. Game Hut actually created his own ROM hack of Sonic 3D Blast on the Genesis called Sonic 3D Blast Director's Cut, which introduced some quality of life changes for the game.
Yeah, I remember that, didn't that have like, you know, proper saving and a little mid-screen to show where you are on the progress of the game and whatnot.
What is this place?
The energy field surrounding this gigantic space colony will disappear if you can destroy the object in front.
It's really cool that he happened to hold on to the source code for the game. Because otherwise, if you wanted to modify Sonic 3D Blast, you'd be all on your own.
To my understanding, the idea to try and push 3D games on the Saturn was kind of a last-minute thing, because like they didn't really realise until too late that the PS1 was going to have 3D graphics, and they realised that they would desperately need to add them on, like as a last-minute thing just to compete.
Oh gosh, this is nerve-wracking.
Oh, it's shaking the fucking platforms about. God damn.
Oh, what the fuck? No! Fuck. Oh my gosh.
Is this the final boss, or is
no, it is not.
Oh, okay. That's fight a shard on the Master Emerald.
Ah.
You. Who are you?
I am Lilia Klein. I'm in the center of the ship.
Lilia Klein. That's the name of our mysterious waifu.
Oh,
At the age of 16, I was infected by an incurable disease. My father, a scientist, wanted to save me, so he created a spaceship equipped with a special hypersleep unit for me. Programmed to orbit around Earth. In order to protect his consciousness and
Okay, now the cutscene's lagging.
It's not the end of the world, is it? That kind of thing where it was panning over her in the tank, that's just making me think of that one fucking Daft Punk video. However, she's a goddess at rapping, or the emulator's fucking up.
But that would mean disaster.
Okay, back to normal.
All of it would be
Cool.
destroyed. From here, I can do nothing but wait. The ship's defense is almost invincible to any attack from the outside. However, the ship is very vulnerable from the inside.
Right, so she's put in the hypersleep by her dad because she had an incurable disease. That much I gathered, and we have to take down the ship's defenses from inside.
Oh, right, yeah. So is this like the last segment of the game?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Time for the coolest part of the game.
Come in. Show, do you copy?
Nice.
I hear you loud and clear.
Oh, I'm so glad to hear your voice.
Well, I guess to save ourselves, first of all.
Shell, are you alright? Hey, listen, we need to destroy this gigantic spaceship.
Well, that's a no-brainer. All of us heard her voice, too.
I cannot imagine how devastating the damage would be if an object that size collided with Earth.
Okay, this is it. Shell, get back to your seat.
Got it.
Destination, the central core of the spaceship. Full blast.
Right
It's
here.
called the cardio core.
Oh.
I can barely see shit. 3, 2, 1, go!
Even with the like very close by like draw distance, this does look really fucking cool.
It does. Oh, okay, there's no inverted controls, so... Right, just gotta remember this rotates around like a tunnel. So just think Stun Runner. Shit.
Looks like one of the F-Zero GX tracks. Oh yeah, and sort of Star Fox like as well, and by what the other guy says.
Well, that went just about as well as people would have expected.
Show, come in. Show, do you copy?
Chris,
Take two.
loud and clear.
Yep, go for
So
it.
glad to hear your voice. We'll transport you to our ship immediately.
Shell, are you alright? Hey, listen, we need to destroy this gigantic spaceship.
Well, that's a
Okay, Tom's going to be joining in just a minute, and he'll be taking over for me while I go set up for Tetris. Oh, there he is. Hello. Hello.
Yo.
I'm going to duck out the call and start getting myself set up for Tetris, given Snake's in the last segment here. So I will talk to you guys in just a little while. Bye-bye for now.
See ya.
Alright, Snake, what can we expect from this final section here?
Well, after we get through this rail shooting segment, we will be on the final platforming segment of Burning Rangers. And then the final boss.
It's cool, cool. I'm really glad to see this has worked out for you this time.
Yeah, same here. Even if it was very finicky to get running again.
Yeah, I know, but it's been running great all stream, and it looks great on stream too. Shut up, Gold. The Gold Star Wars 7 says, the fun place has arrived, and I'm saying this with a weird accent because I've been talking about the last hour, so I'm not used to talking right now. Oh, lordy. So yeah, I'm just letting Flame get set up for Tetris and whatnot. Oh, Jesus, that's bad. Okay. No, this is not F-Zero, this is Burning Rangers.
Now I actually want to see the Burning Rangers in a new F-Zero game.
That would be pretty cool, actually, like a hen race car or something.
Yeah.
I'm surprised they don't do more cameos like that and stuff.
Jeez, I keep wanting to press down because I expect this to have inverted flight controls.
Yeah, I can see why. Yeah, a little bit like the precursor caves in Jack 3 Objective. I haven't played Jack 3 in many a year.
Entering the ship's central area. Big Antilles.
Somehow I doubt Burning Rangers are going to be an ultimate. Sorry, mate, you were saying.
Probably just a assist trophy. Okay. If they will do assist trophy DLC.
Yeah, I was trying to think of like, have they been in Smash before? And no, I think I was thinking of like Rob.
Yeah.
Like, no, not Rob, Ray from Custom Robo.
Yeah. 2 bonus continues. Sweet.
Sick, sick. Yes, Kyrex. THD is going to be fair about K3 in the playthrough, but he's also going to be THD, so you know.
I'll take point. Cover me.
Okay, don't screw up on me.
Alright, finale time.
I'm assuming we have to go all the way there. Oh, not good. Oh. Okay.
Did you end up saving it?
Yeah.
Nice. I'm gonna be honest. I thought this was like a proper firefighting game, like you had a hose and whatnot. But this seems more just like a third-person shooter than anything.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. A third-person shooter firefighter.
Neat. Pretty novel for the time. Like I've seen 0 other games that use this formula.
Oh, I fell down there.
Oh.
Let's try that again. Okay, good. There is a bottom floor. That's good to know.
Mm-hmm. So it's not just like a bottomless Sonic pit or something.
No.
Good.
Sonic Team had some common sense at the time that this game was made.
Oh, is this made by Sonic Team?
Yeah.
Neat.
I think it was 97, I think?
Actually, it was the 26th of February, 98.
Oh, okay.
No, I want to see what other games Sonic Team has made, because obviously they played the game that I covered just before Burning Rangers Rise Star, but I'm not sure what else they've done. Let's have a look. List of Sonic Team games. Like I was just like Sonic, Rise Star Nights, Sonic, Burning Rangers, Sonic Adventure, Choo Rocket, Samba de Amigo, Fancy Star, Player Pop,
watch your step.
Billy Hatcher.
Let's go.
Yeah, a lot of Sonic. Jesus.
Run away! Quick!
Wow!
Yeah, the most recent non-Sonic thing they did, Gold, was Puyo Puyo Chronicle for the 3DS in 2016.
Oh, okay, run away from this thing. God, Bruce is distracting. Just follow Reed.
Show, I'll take care of these things. Take off.
Kyrick says, "Hey Tom, is that outro going to be in every video from now on, or just KH3? It's going to be in playthroughs from now on, because it's just a short little thing that says, you know, here's the Patreon, here's videos you can click on to go to the next one. When it gets to part 2, when part 2 is released, like tonight, if you go back to part 1, you'll see that I'll have updated it. So you have the KH3 playlist that you can click on in the left, and the right will take you to part 2.
So, there's a Sleeping Beauty inside.
But it's too large to transport.
How about activating 2 transport units simultaneously?
I'm on it. Here's mine.
Okay, mine's ready too.
Good.
Alright.
Coordinates set.
Location confirmed. Activating transport units. Transport
We
complete.
have rescued the mysterious waifu.
Yes, it worked.
Yes, it is a goal we must all strive for.
You should go now. We'll stop it here.
Alright, final boss incoming.
I have to do it.
Hoo-hoo.
Girl wanted.
Okay, I didn't start it, but I'll finish it.
The other 3 Rangers are back on the ship now. Show promised me. You will come back, okay?
I know my friends are waiting for me. I know my fans are waiting for me. I'll be back after the fight.
Just the way it looks like it.
You can do it.
No music. You know what that means.
Is that good or bad?
It's exactly what you think.
Well, I don't know the context of Burning Rangers, honestly.
Well, it's boss time. First thing, we're gonna have to take out these lasers protecting this reactor. Ow.
It's okay. Pain just makes us stronger.
I'll be okay as long as I have 1 crystal.
People were telling me that was like a Sonic logic.
Yup.
So on the chat said there was no music for the game. Is that an emulation thing?
No, it is not an emulation thing. The only
it's a
thing
style
you
thing,
hear
okay.
is just only the noise of the fire you're trying to put out.
Okay. Huh, I wonder why they went with that.
Probably for a somewhat realistic approach, I'm guessing, because they want you to concentrate on the audio guidance.
Ah, yeah, that's definitely true then, yeah. Actually kind of neat. A lot of games tend to focus more on visuals than like audio stuff.
Alright, that takes care of that. But it's not over. Because this thing has a final form.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this thing is totally a Knight's boss.
Let's have a look. Oh no! Oh my god, what is this Final Fantasy bullshit?
I know! Okay, so he will fire columns of fire at you. You have to target his shields and run away from this tornado that he fires at you. I walked into that.
It's okay, mate.
Yeah, this also sounds like Nights into Dreams boss music. No. Alright. Well, I died, but we have lots of continues.
That's fine, mate. It's the final boss. They shouldn't die over and over on, like, the middle of the game and whatnot, like I did in Rise stuff.
Did Mission 1 and 2 have fan service? Are you talking about this game or KH3 or something?
Let's have a look. Did Mission 1 and 2 have fans? Well, I'm going to assume it's Burning Rangers, since KH3 doesn't have missions.
Well, there was a Dolphin, so take that as you will.
Huh? Yeah, well, I guess Dolphins are pretty smooth, there's that.
Basically, there was a Dolphin we had to save, and it also helped us in our mission to put out the fire for this aquarium.
Okay. You'd think a fire in an aquarium wouldn't be such a big deal.
Right. Yeah, so basically we saved Echo the Dolphin because our character and the other main character that you can play as also speak Dolphin, apparently.
Okay, I guess. A fire in an underwater aquarium, huh?
Yes.
Don't question it, Tom. You'll be here all day.
We're anime firefighters. What do you expect?
Burning Rangers, yeah! Fucking dope theme, by the way. If you haven't heard the Burning Rangers theme, I recommend you guys, after the run's done, well, some point after the run's done, because we've still got a lot more to stream for you, go check out the Burning Rangers theme on YouTube.
Oh, you'll be surprised once we finish this game.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for the crystal. Halfway done.
Nice. It's okay. Take your time. We've got no rush.
Tom, this boss is literally Anthem's Guardian in KH3. PTSD activate.
Oh, Jesus. Well, it's a little bit similar. I wouldn't say it's exactly the same.
Okay, if I dodge roll right past the laser, I get hit. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I thought I could just make like Mega Man Volnut and just be invincible while rolling.
Nope.
Not for Burning Rangers. I think I'm just supposed to run from the tornadoes.
Possibly.
And I guess just stay far away from them as possible. That seems to help. Right, switcheroo.
Yikes!
Is this gonna be tornadoes or meteors? Nope, just pillars of fire.
Mm-hmm. The third option. Please don't call the final boss thick, guys. I'm trying to destroy the Burning Ranger, but I'm dummy thick and my little orb body goes clap clap when I'm trying to fireball him to death.
Alright, either one or two more hits. That is that. Burning Rangers, done!
Yeah. Redemption run, mate, for both Rystar and Burning Rangers. Good on you.
It looks like the shield is gone. Reed, prepare for transport now.
Shoot, I can't. There's a huge magnetic storm and I can't synchronize the coordinates.
How can this be?
Chris, take a look at the monitor.
Prepare to abort.
But what?
Reed, there's nothing we can do.
Is that Miles Edgeworth? It might as well be.
Yeah, he retired from being a lawyer or prosecutor and just decided to be an anime firefighter.
It's funny, I might actually prefer Miles whenever he has to take the role of lawyer, honestly. I mean, he's a great prosecutor, don't get me wrong, but... This chick with the blonde hair is that one villain from Captain Planet.
I can see that.
No.
And Sho's made it back alive.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Reed Phoenix is the Falco of the group.
Not like I wanted you to live, Baka.
And now we have the credits.
Yeah. Oh, so how'd you feel, mate? That run went overall?
Went well, Mission 3 especially, because I remember spending quite a lot of time trying to find the other engineers, but surprisingly, I found the way out earlier than I expected.
Nice, nice. Unless I'm mistaken, that is actually you done for the Retrothon, isn't it? Do you have any more games?
Nope, this is the last one.
Bless you, mate. Thank you very much for helping us to raise dosh for the kids and whatnot, and I can't wait to see what you have planned for the next marathon, which we'll be revealing tomorrow, so keep it stum. Yeah, theme song time.
Just enjoy some nice, easy music. I'm glad I finally got to do this game for charity. Considering my difficulties with the Sega Saturn hardware, which should be solved sometime, and then also trying to battle emulators.
Yeah. You can try, but sometimes emulators will get the better of you, but this time you won, mate. There's that fucking dolphin. That looks more like a killer whale. Yeah, that's an orca.
Huh.
A spot and everything.
Sho Amabane. Home Japan area.
Huh.
It's not just Japan, it's Japan area.
He's a Leo, just in case any of you cared. I love when like they put in the horoscope for no reason, the star sign.
Tillis, home unknown, birth date unknown. Probably a Pisces.
Okay. Why didn't you choose Pisces out of all of them?
I don't believe in any horse bull crap. Lead Phoenix, Europe area, birthday January 23rd, Aquarius.
Neat.
Yeah, I can see that does look like an orca whale.
Yep.
Big Landman, home Africa area. That looks like horse.
Huh.
Birthday April 29th. And the girl that we saved, I think her name was Lily. She's gonna be a Burning Ranger too.
Sick. Was there ever a sequel?
No, there was not, unfortunately.
That's a shame.
Oh yeah,
Wasn't
Naoto Oshima designed the Burning Rangers. That's cool.
Wasn't he a Sonic's designer?
Yep.
Like Yuji Naka did the programming and whatnot. Was one of Sonic's 3 fathers? Question mark. But he wasn't like the only one.
Oh, her name's Iria. She's from Europe and birthday January 4th, or that looks like 6th. Yep, that's right.
Yeah.
One of the composers is Naofumi Hataya, the composer of the Sonic CD soundtrack.
Nice. Well, it's not my favorite soundtrack, but it's still pretty good.
That was January 6th.
Yeah. To be fair, guys, the Saturn was using all its power to render the game as is. I think we can cut it some slack on fonts for birthdays.
And here you go, guys. The theme to Burning Rangers. We are Burning Rangers!
Today, we are all Burning Rangers. Oh, beautiful. I think I'm going to put on the Sega and Sonic soundtrack.
Someone actually mixed the missing lyrics in with the Raise and Transform remix of this.
Ooh.
And it sounds very good.
I can imagine so, mate.
And by the way, you know the singer for this? That's the singer for Knuckles' theme song in Sonic Adventure.
Oh!
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey. The more you know.
Our Burning Rangers go.
Yeah. Da-da-da-da.
Hyper Burning Rangers, wow.
Just wow.
I'll definitely say the Japanese version of both theme songs for Burning Rangers don't have anything on the English version, I will say that. It sounds better in English.
It is cheesy, but it's endearing.
DLC Pumpkin Hill area for Burning Rangers. Animation part done by Kyokuichi Tokyo Movie. I have no idea what other they've done.
The art style reminded me a little bit of Gundam, but that's about it.
I can see some of that.
Yeah. Well, Flame is pretty much ready to go, mate. So once we're back to the title screen, you can sign us off. I don't think Knuckles will be a very good Burning Ranger, to be honest. With his big meaty claws.
No.
Can't even hold the gun, Sonic. Besides, this is a Shadows thing. Here you go.
Guns are for edgelords.
Yep.
Really, Flame? Really? Knuckles would be great because he has 4 hoses. Ugh.
Yeah, okay, thanks for ending the stream on a down note, Flame. Dude, Burning Rangers and Mighty Switch Force would be an amazing crossover.
It would.
Because the sequel focused on firefighting, I think.
Was there firefighting in Mighty Switch Force?
The second one, yeah.
Huh. Alright, we're just gonna skip the opening cutscene there. Alright, that does it for Burning Rangers, ladies and gentlemen. Coming up, Flaming Claw with Tetris.
Hell yeah, see you later, guys.